Hello YouTube, CivilianSnowman here. Today I'm reviewing one of my favourite films of 2008, actually my second favourite film of 2008, after of course The Dark Knight, and that is The Wrestler. It stars Mickey Rourke as Randy the Ram Robinson, who was a big wrestling star in the 1980s, way up there doing all the major venues, but lost his way through the 90s, and now in present day he's playing in high school gyms for like a couple of $100 a pop. And he's really lost his way a bit. It's directed by Darren Aronofsky, who we all know from Pi, especially Requiem for a Dream and The Fountain, so you know there's some real talent behind this movie. The film's plot follows Mickey Rourke as Randy the Ram Robinson, who's a professional wrestler playing in high school gyms, like I said. He has a heart attack and he's told that he can't wrestle again, so he decides to retire and reconcile with his estranged daughter, played by Evan Rachel Wood, who played brilliantly by Evan Rachel Wood. After his failed attempts to really connect with his daughter, Randy decides to get in the ring one more time, at the risk of dying essentially. His heart's going to pack in if he doesn't stop. I can't think of an actor better suited to play Randy the Ram Robinson than Mickey Rourke, as he went through a very similar arc in real life. In the 80s he was a big movie star, he was an up-and-comer, he was in films like Angel Heart, I think that's the one with Robert De Niro, and through the 90s at one point he became a pro boxer, I think, and had plastic surgery, pretty much destroyed his face. So he really pretty much destroyed his career, the way he acted around certain directors and stuff like this. He really did destroy his career, and it was only with Sin City a few years ago, where he played Marv, that his career received the jump start that it needed. And The Wrestler has basically said that Sin City wasn't a fluke. Mickey Rourke is back. I mean, The Wrestler is the reason he got the job on Iron Man 2. It's a film that is very personal to both the director Darren Aronofsky and Mickey Rourke. I mean, Mickey Rourke especially, because he's been through this shit. He knows what it's like to climb to the top and then fall marvellously right back to the bottom. And you have to commend him for playing this part so honestly and making the film the masterpiece that it is. Marissa Tomei plays a stripper, which is a very cliched role in itself, who Randy falls for, but she plays it with such dignity and charisma that you kind of fall in love with her as well. These two are meant to be together. They are kindred spirits in a way. You know, they both are exhibitionists, and they both have these fractured personal lives that they try to mask with the projection that they put out to the audience. Darren Aronofsky is a director that I associate with quite flashy visuals and quick editing and all the rest of that kind of aesthetic. Now in this film he takes a very minimalistic approach, and this is the reason some people thought he didn't get nominated for Best Director at this at the last Oscars, which he should have been nominated for Best Director, but we'll get onto that later. But his very minimalistic approach, it's almost brings a documentary feel to the film. He's following Mickey Rourke. You don't feel like Mickey Rourke has been told how to act. You feel like you're just peering into his life and seeing it unfold completely, not diluted whatsoever through the camera lens. It's such an honest film, and Darren Aronofsky's direction, the minimalistic approach, and his firm hand with Rourke himself, and the control that he has over the movie really keeps it grounded and prevents it from becoming like a parody of sports movies, because when you're dealing with professional wrestling, obviously we all know it's fake. It doesn't poke fun at it. It avoids all the obvious jokes that come with the territory of doing a film about professional wrestling. Some people say this film could be an analogy for Jesus Christ, and there are references to the film The Passion of the Christ and the resurrection and everything like this. I mean, I don't personally read it on that level, but I can see quite easily how people could. There is a scene where Randy is in a match, and it's a really fucked up match. It's like really twisted, staple each other's nipples together kind of match, and it's a bit weird. But that is essentially his crucifixion, and his resurrection is after he has the heart attack and he gets back in the ring and stuff like that. So people read that into it, and that really says wonders about the film, because it is a layered film and it does work on many different layers. The Wrestler for me gets 5 stars. I think it's an absolute masterpiece. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. I think the fact that it follows the plot of like another Rocky film put people off watching it, but it is so much more than that. It's absolutely just mesmerising. Every performance is brilliant, the direction is brilliant, so go check it out. 5 stars from me. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm CivilianSnowman signing out. See you later. Bye.